Well, hello everybody, Newborn Keelik here, welcoming you back to another Zelda-related video. But yes, today I wanted to talk about Zubora and Gabora. I'm probably saying that incorrectly, and I'm sure you'll all correct me. You know you love to do it, and it's perfectly fine, I understand. I need to be trained, I get it, I really do. But anyway, who are Zubora and Gabora? Well, these are two of the smiths that live in the mountain village, at the mountain smithy. They're the ones that will forge for you the razor sword and the gilded sword, given the proper equipment, money, and time in Majora's Mask. So basically they can make you the most powerful weapon in the game. Of course, I am talking about the gilded sword, but there was one thing that I really wanted to find something about, and that is a little piece of trivia. In the Wind Waker, when you fight Phantom Ganon, you'll notice that he drops a sword on the last boss fight to point to the direction that you're supposed to go. The hilt will fall on the ground, and the hilt will point towards the door that you're supposed to use to get to the next part of the maze. Now, the interesting thing about this sword is that there is text on the side in Hylian that reads Zubora Gabora. That's crazy. So, assuming that Termina is kind of this, alternate of Hyrule, that means that maybe Zubora and Gabora actually made this weapon. As we talked about before, they make the gilded sword for you, and if you kind of think about it, this sword has some kind of time-altering properties almost. Every other upgrade that you get will be lost. For example, you will keep the bomb bag in Majora's Mask, but you don't keep the bombs inside the bomb bag. You do not keep the razor sword, but you keep the gilded sword. Of course, this is a game design choice because it would be pointless to go for the gilded sword if you lost it anyway, but this is a lore video, okay? Don't sass me. I don't know why I got so aggressive. I'm very sorry. Anyway, back on topic. Yeah, so it seems like maybe Zubora and Gabora are actually capable of crafting some very powerful weapons through the fact that we know that they can craft the gilded sword out of some simple gold and dust. And why else would Zubora and Gabora's name actually be on Phantom Ganon's sword? Now, the fact that Zubora and Gabora have basically branded their name onto this weapon very highly kind of hints at the fact that maybe they are working for Ganon's rank during the timeline that Wind Waker takes place. As we do see that Wind Waker on the official timeline is on a different section of the timeline than Majora's Mask, which very much so makes me believe that somewhere in there, Ganon or Ganondorf or the forces of evil really took over Zubora and Gabora, which, if you know anything about Zubora, kind of a sneak, kind of a swindling kind of guy. It wouldn't take much to put him on the other side. After all, he does try to rip you off out of your gold dust, swindling you basically. And honestly, Gabora just seems like he'll follow basically anyone that he sees worthy to be loyal to. I mean, this little guy is bossing around this massive, hulking behemoth of a man that can he literally could just squish him with one hand so easily. He's so buff, so strong. But that's beside the point. Anyway, I'm kind of bringing this to you because I really want to make a connection here. I really want to dive into Zubora and Gabora. There is also kind of some, ideas that maybe Gabora's name is, a reference to Kabora Gabora, one of the reoccurring characters in most of the Zelda games, but it's kind of a loose connection at that point. But anyway, I am definitely interested in seeing what you have to say about this one. I am directly asking you, so of course please do feel free to leave a comment and speak your mind about this quote-unquote, I guess it's kind of a theory, but it's more so just presenting information and creating a discussion, which is kind of fun on its own. Anyway, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and it does help me out an awful lot. Please do consider leaving a like, because this helps me out a lot more than you might think, and it lets me know that you do enjoy this slightly different kind of video. Still a Zelda video, but not necessarily a theory. Just kind of a theory crafting session / discussion. Anyway, I'm Newborn Keelik, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.